Well, we're back with our first show of 2018, and we're excited to be back on the air. Today's show is a look back at 2017, plus we're spotlighting local business. Stay with us. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, ignition, liftoff.
We've all been suffering with these single-digit temperatures, the ice and the snow. And if you're worried about getting your drive plowed out, well, we have a solution for you. We sit down with Ty Woods of YearRound Landscaping, and he can solve that problem for you today. One of the things I know you offer is coming in and plowing out drives and lots, commercial clients and things like that. Let's talk a little bit about the ice. What is effective? Because we've seen these single-digit temperatures. What's effective?
You should really use calcium chloride. Rock salt, to a certain degree, it's cheaper, more economical, but it's not going to take you all the way down to the temperatures that we've seen lately. Now, the temperatures we've seen lately have been a little extreme, but you need to still be covered because ice is truly the most dangerous aspect of the snow and ice, and the snow in the winter.
Yeah. You know, I think one of the concerns a lot of people have is when you see these big snowstorms come in or these big ice storms come in, it's like, where do they stand in line of getting those drives plowed or getting those parking lots plowed? And I know you have kind of an annual thing with people that you do, right?
Yes, definitely. If you, we can set it up to where it's easier to prepare to come out and take care of it if we already know that you're going to be on the list. So we got people that we already got on the list that we take care of, but we still have room for new people, and we still have pretty fast service. It's within about 4 hours we should be to your home in most cases, and then if we're not, I'll give you a $20 gift card just to make up for the difference.
Oh, that's nice. You know, one of the things that I think a lot of people ask is, okay, once you put down whatever chemicals that you use to keep the ice away, how long will that last?
It should take you through to the next storm, basically.
Well, give us some contact information, Ty. I know people watching this were, going through another snowstorm, another ice storm, and they're going to want to get a hold of you.
They can call me at 614-260-8774, or if you want more information, go to our website, www.landscaping365.com.
Well, Greg Utze has been on this show for many years, and he's a great source for telling us where things are going produce-wise and what we can find. And so we stopped by to talk to him today and learn about what he was especially proud of in 2017, as well as a look ahead here at UTSA Market during 2018. I think a lot of people don't realize what kind of produce they can get this time of the year, especially with some of these -4 and 5 degree temperatures that we've been suffering.
Right. Well, we've been dealing with a great produce company up out of Canton, and started in the past year. They've really done a great job for us. So we're bringing in fresh produce from them, which comes this time of year from California and Florida mainly. People, you've seen the weather, that is affecting some prices. Fires in California, of course, they're going to blame it on that. They're going to blame it on the hurricane in Florida earlier. So prices are a little higher, but the produce has been great. Great lettuce, great tomatoes, celery, broccoli, cauliflower, all of it's been good.
Yeah. We're taking a look back at some of our favorite segments during 2017. Is there anything that you're particularly proud of here at UTSA that happened in 17?
Well, of course, this year we opened up our new produce building called the Corn Crib. Appropriately, we grow a lot of sweet corn here, but that's been a great boost to our business. People love coming out in that atmosphere. It's just an open building, fresh produce all around, and we've really been able to keep that going. So we're looking forward to that again in 2018. And we're going to open that, right in March, early this year. We're going to be able to utilize it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. The other thing I've always been impressed with is the hydroponics, where you can actually grow lettuce and things like that. off season?
Yeah, right now we're picking lettuce. We're trying to have that available every day. It doesn't always happen, you know, we still need sunshine, a little warmer weather. So we've got the lettuce going, we've got kale, a few tomatoes, and we're getting ready to plant pretty heavy. So we've got all that stuff available when the barn opens in March.
Fantastic. Of course, Out and About Clumps will be following you throughout the year, Greg. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks for being here, Mike.
Well, it's a brand new year, and winter is the perfect time to get your CCW, and the Bullet Ranch is just the place to come. Steve told us more about their classes and event coming up in February, just in time for Valentine's Day. What's coming up for 2018?
2018, we've got a lot of things we want. CCW classes, as cold as the weather's been lately, and it's great to come inside and get your CCW, and I recommend everybody do that, you know, as soon as they get the opportunity. We've got one night stand coming up, which is February 10th. It's for Valentine's Day for couples. Several different classes, several different prizes, including getting to shoot the Thompson. It's kind of a gangster theme this year, so I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
That sounds really different and like a lot of fun. You know, tax season is going to be upon us soon here, and this is a great place to come spend those extra dollars.
Absolutely. We got everything, and if we don't have it in the store, we can certainly get it for you. It's also, you know, go out and check sales, thebulletranch.com, get all our inventory online as well.
Plus, not only is it great here to take classes, it's also a great place to come and practice what you've learned.
Certainly, we you know, we have a 10-lane range. Obviously, everybody knows that, but practice is paramount. If you don't practice, you lose your skill base, and it's very important that you do.
So I heard you have trap shooting. Tell us about that.
Yeah, absolutely. We recently opened up 5-stand trap out back behind the building. It's just a great time. You know, 5 different stands. We have 8 different launchers, so we can change it up on you. It's a little bit different every time you shoot it.
How do we find out more about the Bullet Ranch?
You can check out thebulletranch.com. You can come here to our store at 12425 Broad Street Southwest, and sales.thebulletranch.com.
Fantastic. Again, thanks for having us out, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year's to you as well.
Well, we stopped by Dave & Buster's, and what a great experience. And if you haven't had it, you have to give it a try. They have a beautiful video arcade here, as well as a great bar, 24 screens. You can catch the game. You can send the kids over to play games. This is a wonderful place to come and enjoy. We talked to Chad Dixon and learn more. For people who haven't been to Dave & Buster's, tell our viewers what they're going to see and find here.
Well, we have, as you know, the restaurant and the bar. So we have a very unique menu of food and beverages. And then as you can see behind us, we have hundreds of games for everybody.
If you got kids especially, this is a great place to come to, right?
Yeah, it's a great place. You know, I've got little ones as well, and they love coming here just to see the smiles on their faces, you know, coming out playing the games. It's a great place for the adults, too. Sit down at a table, have a drink, get something to eat, and let the kids play.
Well, you know, a lot of adults love video games as well, Chad.
And we've got stuff coming out consistently for adults as well. New games, we had some in the summer, and then we have some rolling in through the fall and the winter. So, again, something for everybody.
Yeah, especially in the wintertime when there's nothing to do in Ohio.
Yes, nothing to do in Ohio. This is our peak season coming into it. As the weather gets cold, it's a great place to come and enjoy some quality time with the family.
Let's talk a little bit about the food here at Dave & Buster's.
We've got a huge menu, ranging from, you know, burgers to steaks. Great appetizer menu as well. Over 60 alcoholic beverages right now.
Yeah, I couldn't help but notice, like, the whole bar area lined with televisions. How many TV screens do you have in this place?
In here we have 24 large TVs, a couple projectors as well.
Well, I know Dave & Buster's has been here about 8 years at Polaris, but the problem is some people can't find it, right? So tell them how we can find it.
Oh, so we are on the back side of the mall. If you actually just drive around and look for the big Dave & Buster's sign out front, you can't miss us. Our phone number here is 614-310-6800. Website, www.daveandbusters.com. And our address is 1554 Polaris Parkway.
And you can visit their location in Hilliard. Chad, thanks so much for being on the show, man.
Thank you very much.
Unique clothing, jewelry, and accessories, along with excellent customer service, is what you'll find at Fab Teak on Lane Avenue. Pat and Amber told us what sets Fab Teak apart from other stores in the area. Thank you for having us out to Fab Teak. This place is awesome. I've been in here shopping.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about Fab Teak.
Well, we opened a year ago, and we're located at the Shops at Upper Arlington at Lane Avenue. And we're just a fun boutique. We are excited because we offer things that people can't find in Columbus, different brands that they hear about, but they're boutique brands. So Liverpool or Wooden Ship sweaters. We have a great denim shop. We very affordable. We do have some prices that are a little higher, like you can find our Uno to 50 rings, and jewelry is a little more pricey. But then we carry Megan Brown, and she's a local, very successful jewelry designer, and very affordable. So it's a really fun atmosphere. It's a great place to come and find sweaters and dresses and just whatever you're looking for.
Well, now we're going to talk with Amber to find out a little bit more. Tell us a little bit about what makes Fab Teak so unique, because this isn't your run-of-the-mill store that you see in the mall.
Absolutely. When we opened Fab Teak, the one thing we really wanted to focus on was our customer service. With all the stores out there, there's a lot of places to buy clothes, but we really wanted to do the brick and mortar to build relationships with people. We have ladies who stop in our store not intending to buy anything, just to say hi, and then they see our new clothes, and then, you know, one thing leads to another, so that's really great. The other thing that kind of sets us apart is we don't have a lot of back stock. For most items, we only get 6 of them, so you're not going to see it all around town. And then that also means we have to get a lot of new stuff in, so people do stop by, you know, once a week, once every other week to see everything that's new in the store.
Well, Pat, how can we find out more about Fab Teak?
Well, you can find us at the shops on Lane Avenue in Upper Arlington, or we have a website, fabteak.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.
Well, you know, there's nothing like the look and feel of granite and marble. And if you want that kind of look, there's only one place to go, and that's Caucus, celebrating 20 years. They've been on Angie's List, very highly rated by the Better Business Bureau. We had an opportunity to talk to Ray and Brooke and learn more about this family-owned business. Let's talk a little bit about the trends in marble and granite.
Yeah, granite's still real popular with everybody. The whites and grays tend to be the most popular products still. We try to keep them in stock as much as we can. You also see lots of the quartz products coming about, like Cambria here behind us. Also a ton of other quartz products. That tends to be our best sellers right now. After we kind of determine what you're going for there, we take a signature and a 50% deposit. We send out a guy that laser templates. We don't trust those drawings that you send in. So to get actual cutting measurements, that takes about a week. And then we come back here. We offer a layout service where you get to come in and kind of be a part of the layout process to kind of pick and choose what areas of the granite you like the best for your island, peninsula, whatever. About 2 weeks after that, we're out to install, and it's a one-day process there. And when we leave, you're ready to stop eating pizza and enjoy your new countertops.
We know Brooke Ray gave us some great insight as to what the trends are in marble and granite, but what do you think makes Caucus so different from other marble and granite folks?
We're a family-owned business. This year we're celebrating 20 years, and we really let the customer have the whole experience. So when you come in, we're going to walk you through our slab yard. They feel involved. They feel like they're seeing the last time exactly what they're going to get in their house. There's no surprises.
Caucus is a quality business. I know they've been awarded several times by Angie's List, the Better Business Bureau, so I think that's all part of the experience too, that people can come and enjoy it.
It is, yeah. We've been on the super service list for Angie's List for many, many years, and as well as a A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau.
Well, Ray, give us some contact information for Caucus Marble and Granite.
Sure. Our phone number is 614-876-4000. You can find us on the web at kmgohio.com.
Delicious pizza, fresh salads, all made to order, and the pizzas are even cooked in 180 seconds. Nathan and John told us more about this concept and why they brought it here to Columbus. Well, Nathan and John, thank you so much for being at Out and About Columbus. Thank you for having us out to Rapid Fired Pizza. And Nathan, I'm going to start with you. Tell us what makes this pizza place different from others around.
What makes us different is 180 seconds. You can cook a pizza basically in less than 3 minutes. So when you come through the line, you pick your topping, you pick your crust, like thin, pan, gluten-free, no dough. We also have the fresh salads. And by the time you get your drink, your pizza's done. And then you have 19 dipping sauces on the station after you get your pizza. And we also have the Spire Pepsi machine that's different from everybody else's.
What exactly do you do when you get here?
You come through the line, so it kind of reminds you of like a Subway, Chipotle style. Go down the line, you can either choose one of our crafty pizzas that we've already created, or you can build your own, which is really unlimited toppings for $7.75.
Yeah, I thought that was amazing that you can get as many toppings for one price. I was really amazed by that. John, I'm going to turn to you. You're a former Ohio State Buckeye, actually football and basketball. Why did you bring this concept here to Columbus?
Well, we wanted to bring something here because, quite frankly, myself and also Jeff Graham are involved over here. We're both former Buckeyes. Columbus is always home to us, and it was a chance for us to bring some stuff out here and bring some of our former teammates and friends and stuff and support the community and also do something positive in Columbus.
Exactly how we can find out more about Rapid Fire Pizza.
Currently we have one location in Westerville. We also have another franchise in Hilliard. We're also building one right now in Reynoldsburg, and we just signed on Clintonville. You can hear more about us on the website, rapidfirepizza.com, or you can go to Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, any of the social medias.
Starliner Diner has been here for 23 years now. We're in Hilliard, Ohio. We serve fun, funky, fresh food. We got an eclectic mix of stuff. There's lots of fun things on the wall. We've got some antique clocks, some beautiful murals, and we like to have a good time and serve some good food. What's new here at Starliner is we're still settling into our new location. We're very fortunate. We get to be at the center of this community that's always been so good to us. We get to pass out candy to the kids when they do their Halloween haunt. We get to be here when they do races at the fairgrounds right up the road. So we really get to be a center of the community that's just always been such a part of who we are. First, I have the Veracruz salad. It's a salad with romaine lettuce, tomatoes, tomatillos, and avocado. It's dressed with olive oil and lime juice and then garnished with some fresh cilantro. It's an awesome, light, crisp salad. I have a cornbread crusted chicken casserole. This is amazing, especially as it gets cold outside. It's got onions, celery, corn, potatoes, chicken, carrots, with a heavy cream. It's almost like a chicken pot pie with a crusty cornbread crust on top. That is really, really good. We have the Creole macaroni. It's probably our best seller. It's got onions, peppers, tomatoes, corn, Cajun sausage, and chicken with elbow macaroni, and it's tossed in a Cajun cream sauce. You just can't go wrong there. I have the Yucatan marinated chicken. This is my very favorite thing on the menu. It's a citrus-based marinade with achiote, so it's got a almost spicy but very mild flavor to it. It's served with vegetables, beans, rice, and tortillas, and again, just the best thing on the menu. Sure, we're at 4121 Main Street in Hilliard. We can be reached at 614-529-1198 or emailed at starlinerdiner@gmail.com. And our website is starlinerdiner.com.
Sandwiches piled mile high with delicious fresh meats and cheeses, as well as made-to-order breakfasts and so much more can be found at Neighbours Deli on Henderson Road. We talked more with John about what makes their cheesesteak so special, as well as what you'll find on their menu this football season. Tell us what you guys do here, because you do more than just a deli.
No, yeah, big sloppy sandwiches. Deli is a term that a lot of people don't understand. Sometimes they think it's just a bunch, people slice meat and give it to you. We think it's a sandwich shop. I like to use deli because it's just a quick catch-all term.
Well, it's football season. Tell us why football season is so special here.
Big sandwiches like that over there. Who doesn't like to plop down on the couch with their favorite beverage and eat way too much? It's it's everybody's cheat day. So we have a good special here for usually our big hoagies are $13 a piece. We offer 2 of those for $16.99, and they're big. It's a 2-man job or 2-woman job or 3-woman job. It doesn't matter, but whatever you do with it when you get home is your business.
All right, let's talk cheesesteaks, because you guys make them good.
Yeah.
And why are they so great here?
Well, a lot of people don't get good cheesesteaks in Columbus. It's hard to find. Most places use substandard meat. They use the wrong cheese. I use the best meat and cheese that you can get, and our bread, we work really hard to get it to the right consistency to where it's chewy, soft, a little bit crunchy. The crunchier it is, the fresher it is, so we try to make sure as soon as that bread comes out of the oven, we get it closed up so that it doesn't crumble apart when you eat it like a lot of places.
Where do we find you?
2142 West Henderson Road, tucked neatly behind the Sunoco station. Our website is www.therealneighboursdeli.com or by phone 614-459-0188.
Again, thank you so much for having us out.
Thank you.
Well, look at this beautiful pizza, and it is absolutely amazing. We stopped by the Pizza House. This place has been around for just about 30 or 40 years. It is an amazing place to come and try their pizza. We talked to Rod Carmine and found out why they have such a loyal following. What sets you apart from other pizza places and Italian restaurants?
Well, everything we do here is all made from scratch. We make our own dough, make our own sauces, grate our own cheese. All the toppings are cut fresh daily. We make our own soups, and starting it from scratch, the way it should be done.
I pull in a lot today, right, and there's not a parking spot out there. So you must have a pretty loyal following. Why do you think that is?
Just like I said, I've got a great staff here. We have employees that's been here for 40 years that stuck with us. We have about a 10% customer base that travels over 20 miles to come here. We get them from out of town. We even have customers have us ship pizzas to them all the way to Texas.
And you said, I didn't make these pizzas up for this interview. This is what you're going to get when you get here.
Correct. This is what you see is what you get. You know, we don't skimp on our toppings. And again, everything's just fresh. People know it. You come here, you'll be full when you leave.
Let's talk about some of those awards you've won. And I know this was one of the award-winning pizzas here, right?
Yes, the barbecue chicken pizza just won Critics' Choice over at the Slice of Clintonville. And then overall, we had just won People's Choice for the third year in a row.
So what's the most ordered pizza in a pizza shop?
Pepperoni. It is. It's the most ordered pizza. As you can see with the barbecue chicken, we do offer a lot of specialty pizzas. We have a pesto pizza, white pizza. We do have some gluten-free combinations coming in. A lot of gluten-sensitive people out there. We have a gluten-sensitive pizza. We have also gluten-free ravioli.
Give us some contact information where we can come and find the Pizza House.
747 East Lincoln Avenue here in Columbus. You can find us on our website, pizzahousecolumbus.com. Phone number here is 614-885-3121.
Was your kids playing those video games and not getting the exercise and things that they need? Well, we have someone that can absolutely help with that from toddler size on up. We're talking to Shelly Eddington from Tumble for Kids, and you're going to find this segment very interesting and what it can do for your children. The name of your business is Tumbling for Kids, so tell us a little bit about that.
Well, Tumbling for Kids is a mobile gymnastics and fitness program that we take into daycares and local park and recreations. We start with ages 2 and go through age 12 in the parks and recs, generally 6 in the preschools. And it's just a great first positive sports experience for a young child to learn how to tuck and roll, how to land, learn these basic skills that they need to help them when they grow and want to play sports and need to start worrying about strategy and things like that. Their bodies will move with second nature.
Why did you start Tumbling Kids?
Well, I was working in preschool as a preschool teacher, and I wanted to introduce fitness to my toddler class, and so we started doing a lot of activities during their free play, just about 30 minutes a day, and then I decided to take it on the road. Really wanted to introduce kids to fitness in a fun way, in a way that would also help them in any sport that they wanted to do as they grew older. And I really felt like gymnastics and tumbling was the way to do it.
The children, what do they say?
The kids love it. They look forward to it. It breaks up their week a little bit if they're in preschool, from 6 in the morning to 6 at night. It gives them something to look forward to.
You're all over the city with this, right? So let's talk a little bit about how kids can access this.
Yeah, for the public, we have classes through many local parks and recreations. Bexley, Reynoldsburg, Gahanna, Powell, Upper Arlington, and Westerville all feature our classes. And then we go to some daycares, and those are all private, but definitely the parks and recs are the way to go for most of the public out there.
Give us some contact information, how we can learn more.
You can visit our website at www.tumblinforkids.com, or you can give me a call, 614-561-6935.
Well, if you love designer bags, shoes, accessories, men's and women's clothing, but you don't want to pay full price, then you've got to check out One More Time in Grandview. We talked more with Chris about some of the things you'll find for the upcoming fall and winter season. Well, Chris, it's so good to see you again. Thank you so much for having us back out to One More Time.
Well, I appreciate you asking us to be on the show. It's a lot of fun.
I love it here. Tell us a little bit about One More Time. What are people going to find when they come visit you?
One More Time carries women's sizes 0 to 5X. We also do casual men's stuff. We are taking fall and winter things right now. We do better name brands, things not bought new within the past couple years. And so there's a large variety from Ann Taylor, J. Crew, all the way up to Vince, and some great finds.
You know what I really love about it is the way you have the store set up. I mean, you've got everything where it's easy to get to, and you can really see how you can put outfits together.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of fun doing displays and stuff like that, and we like to have everything sized and colorized and ready to go, so it's easy to shop.
One thing I love too is your selection of accessories. You've got everything from jewelry to shoes to sunglasses.
Yeah, we get brand new sunglasses. We also do designer sunglasses. We have a lot of costume jewelry and purses and shoes. We take shoes if they're new or worn once on carpet.
Now, if somebody would have an item they'd like to bring in, possibly to resell, how does your whole buying process work?
We do things a couple different ways. We offer consignment. You get half of the selling price when the item sells. We also offer cash or in-store credit on items. So if you don't want to wait for the item to sell, we can just give you the cash up front and then you're out the door.
That's pretty simple. You're doing just winter and fall and winter right now?
For consignment, we do offer cash and in-store credit for off-season items. So if you have your summer things, we will give you cash for those.
Well, Chris, how can we find out more about One More Time?
We're at 1521 West 5th Avenue in the Grandview, Arlington area. You can also look at us online. We're in a lot of the circulars around for coupons and stuff like that. And we have a furniture store, which is just 2 blocks west at 1641 West 5th Avenue.
Fantastic. And do you have a website?
We do. OneMoreTime.com or OneMoreTimeEtc.
Awesome. Thank you again for having us out. Everyone needs to try this store out.
Well, thank you.
Well, you know, another way you can protect yourself is to protect your hearing. We learned more about that from Greg Van Horsen. Also, this caption phone, or it's called Caption Call, you can get absolutely free if you're hearing impaired. And he tells us today how you can get that as well. What are some of the things that indicate you may be getting a hearing loss or that can contribute to a hearing loss?
Well, the number one thing is just hereditary. I mean, most people have their aunt and uncles or grandparents or their parents had hearing issues. That's the number one issue. And then the second one is noise. And of course, if you have a disease or sickness. But from a noise standpoint, that's the number one way that you can protect your hearing. You see these young kids with their headphones on, and you can hear it outside. If you can hear it outside, that's too loud. But you can still have a headphone on, but that's a big piece. Plus, all the people that are out there hunting. I know a lot of people like to communicate while they're hunting and they don't want to wear ear protection, but you can get the headphone kind that actually have a volume switch on there. And so you can actually hear the squirrel or the deer coming up, and then as soon as somebody fires, it goes instantly, shuts right off. But that's the best way of protecting your hearing, especially if you're a hunter and that type of thing.
Now, you have a telephone system for the hearing impaired called CapTel. Tell our audience what that does.
Well, what that does is it allows the patient to really turn the volume up when they're talking to somebody, whether they have hearing aids or not. And it also has some words across the screen so they can visually see the words when someone's actually talking to them. So the communication really is a lot better experience on the phone when people usually typically have a problem with a hearing aid or without a hearing aid of communicating on the phone.
Yeah, and of course, it really comes in handy in an emergency. It's something that you can communicate pretty easily if you do have that hearing problem, right?
Oh, absolutely. And to get that phone, it's a free phone in Ohio. And all we do is we just do a hearing evaluation and we send it in, and everything's 100% free for the patient to do the install and everything. It doesn't cost them anything.
Yeah, what a great deal. Well, give us some contact information, how people can come and see you, maybe get a hearing exam or find out if they are having some hearing problems.
Okay, well, you can look on our website at www.absolutehearingsolutions.com, or on the screen below here, you can give us a call there, and we're more than happy to help you out.
That's great. Good information. Thanks for being on the show today.
Thanks for having us.